Hey guys, Seiben here again talking more about the battle for Zendikar. Finally, with all the spoilers revealed, we can sit back and observe the set in its entirety. In this video, I won't be discussing the cards we got, but rather, the cards we didn't. The main question I have is, where are all the damn angels? So yes, with all the cards revealed, we only got a total of 3 new angel creature cards. 5 if you also count the spells with the angels art on them. Why is this such a big deal to me? Well, if you remember playing in the original Zendikar block, you would know that angels were a big thing back then. Some of the most powerful effects came from angel cards, while some of the bigger named creatures played huge roles in the story of the block. When I first heard about a Return to Zendikar set, my mind shifted from thinking about Eldrazi to curiosity over the Plains Angels. In the original set, the Angels of Zendikar were the Plains' first line of defense against the Eldrazi when they showed up. Although the Angels were designed to fight off evil and protect the helpless, they found that these otherworldly creatures just couldn't be harmed by their holy magic. In shame, the Angels lowered their halos so that it caused them pain and blinded them from their failures. They couldn't do anything against the Eldrazi, so they basically ignored them. They went on protecting citizens from the threats they could, but did nothing to halt the destruction of the Eldrazi. Some angels, however, were strong enough to see through their guilt and shame, keeping their vision set solely on defeating the Eldrazi. Iona was one such angel. Given the title Shield of Emeria, after the false god who turned out to be an Eldrazi titan, she would never abandon her fight against the colorless beings. Another powerful angel was Invala, Keeper of Silence. She had the strange ability to cause a great silence to befall vast areas, which proved powerful against the colorless spells of the Eldrazi. Though not much is known about her, we do know that she's probably just as strong as Iona, for she was also able to free herself from the Halo's fall. With help from the people on the plane, the allies of Zendikar, these angels rallied more to their cause. But even with their strength and unity, the fate of Zendikar wasn't ensured. In fact, they were unsuccessful at defeating the Eldrazi. And from there, the story of the angels kind of fizzles out. Not much was known about their fate. This is where I thought Battle for Zendikar would come in and fill the holes. You don't just give us these 2 really strong legendary cards and leave their fates a mystery. It's just not right. Surely with us coming back to end the Eldrazi once and for all on Zendikar, the angels would return as well to finally live their purpose. And we get 3 angels. Not only are we shortchanged on the amount of angels, we also get the short end of the quality. We have Angel of Renewal, still with her halo down despite her flavor text. She says, no more fear, no more failure, no more death, no more. Yet still, rocking that fail halo. As a card, she's a 4/4 flying angel ally for 5 colorless and a single white. When she enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. Really, this card's just not that good. It's a flying ally, which is nice, but the fact that it's 6 mana and lacks a rally effect just makes it unappealing. Next we have Angelic Captain, a 4/3 flying angel ally for 3 colorless and Boros colors. Whenever she attacks, she gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking ally. So we get it, angels are allies, but they seem to lack rally effects. While this card's effect is good, it still relies heavily on you having other cards out and attacking, which can be a lot to ask for. And lastly, we have what I can say is the closest thing to a named legendary angel for the set, and that's Emeria Shepherd. Still with that halo down and only a rare, this time it breaks the mold not being an ally. It's a 4/4 flying angel for 5 colorless and double white. For that cost and lack of being an ally, this girl better have a nice bonus, and she kinda does. She has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If that land is a plains, you may return that non-land permanent card to the battlefield instead. So that's a lot of stuff, but is she worth it for the cost? Well, luckily, the set seems a lot slower with some good ramps, so it may be good value. Again though, this card is only good if you have a lot of stuff in your graveyard, and if you have the land, and mainly if you have the plains. That's a lot of variables to make this card worth its price, but who knows, it could be good. Just why couldn't it be an ally? So in short, yes, I'm unimpressed by the angels in Battle for Zendikar. I was so excited to see a new Iona or even just any other huge legendary angel, just to show that the angels of Zendikar were still around and still fighting. Instead, we get these ladies, still with their halos down and just overall not great. Not great cards and not great for the story. Now, this isn't the end of the block, so don't count angels out just yet. I'm hoping and expecting that in Oath of the Gatewatch we will finally see some great angels return. For BFZ, we can see that the angels are still weak and ashamed, many of them are wiped out while others barely fight on at all. I would have liked to see this in the cards themselves, but really they're just pretty generic angels. Maybe in Oath of the Gatewatch, Iona will return to help seal away Ulamog. Or after the Titan's gone, the Angels of Zendikar feel inspired to fight on with more vigor, finally lifting their halos. The Angels could be spurred on to finish the remaining spawns of Ulamog off, ending what has shamed them for all these years. I do believe we will get more Angels in Oath of the Gatewatch, but I don't think we'll see a return of Iona. To me, it feels like she probably died in the first attack of the Eldrazi. If she did survive, I would have expected her to show up for the great battle for Zendikar. Her not being here leads me to assume she's dead. But that doesn't mean we won't get some new angels, maybe some other archangels who can tell us what happened to Iona during the rise of the Eldrazi. The angels themselves can be lifted up and proud of themselves once more, yet still hold on to that melancholy feeling that has become symbolic of Zendikar. They can remove their halos, but be bitter and solemn about it, making these angels unique in the world of Magic the Gathering. Anyway guys, these are just some of my ideas. All we know now is that we won't be seeing Iona, or many other angels in this set. I want to know what you guys think. Why are there so few angels in BFZ, and do you expect us to see more angels with more lore significance in Oath of the Gatewatch? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. As always guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.